Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The DTC, or Diagnostic Trouble Code P006E, indicates a malfunction in the turbocharger power supply circuit for the Honda Accord model year 2023 and onwards. This specific error occurs when the voltage of the power supply circuit for the turbocharger wastegate control actuator drops below a specified level. The PCM, or Powertrain Control Module, detects this abnormality and stores the code as a signal for further investigation. It is vital to understand that the turbocharger plays a crucial role in enhancing engine performance by forcing more air into the combustion chamber, thus increasing power output. If there is a malfunction, it could adversely affect the vehicle's acceleration and overall efficiency. Therefore, immediately addressing this code is essential for optimal vehicle performance. The DTC P006E specifically targets the turbocharger wastegate control actuator, which is responsible for regulating the boost pressure created by the turbocharger. This component is usually situated near the turbocharger itself, ensuring that it has immediate access to manage the exhaust flow efficiently. The wastegate control actuator uses the power supply voltage to function correctly. If this voltage deviates from the specified range, the PCM will interpret it as a malfunction. A properly functioning turbocharger is essential for delivering increased power and efficiency, so any issues related to the wastegate or its control mechanism should be diagnosed promptly. When the power supply to this actuator is disrupted, the turbocharger can underperform or even become unusable, leading to a noticeable decrease in engine power. Several possible causes may trigger the DTC P006E. One of the primary suspects is an open wire in the power supply circuit, which can lead to insufficient voltage reaching the turbocharger wastegate control actuator. If the circuit is open, inspection should confirm a break in the wiring that may require repair or replacement. Alternatively, a shorted wire can also be the culprit. When a wire is shorted to ground, it creates an unexpected pathway for the electricity, leading to abnormal functioning of the actuator and triggering the DTC. Lastly, if inspections of the circuit show normal conditions, the fault could lie within the PCM itself, which may need further testing to confirm its operational status. Each of these causes must be carefully examined to identify the root issue effectively. The manifestation of DTC P006E can be perceived through several noticeable symptoms. One primary indication is reduced engine power, as the malfunctioning turbocharger supply can adversely affect performance. Drivers may experience sluggish acceleration, which directly correlates to a malfunction in the turbocharger system due to the failure of the wastegate control actuator. Additionally, users might notice that the turbocharger is not performing as efficiently as before. It may not engage correctly, or boost pressure could be insufficient. The dashboard may illuminate warning lights, indicating an engine-related issue that requires attention. Recognizing these symptoms early can lead to more effective diagnostics and repairs, ensuring optimal vehicle operation. The first step in troubleshooting DTC P006E is to turn the vehicle ignition to the on mode, ensuring that all electrical systems are operational for diagnostics. This stage is crucial because it allows the Powertrain Control Module, PCM, to initiate self-checks and reveal stored trouble codes. Next, confirm whether there are any DTCs related to the PGM-FI subrelay, such as P1658 or P1659, which may indicate underlying issues that need addressing before focusing on the power supply circuit. Performing this initial step sets the foundation for the entire troubleshooting process. establishing an understanding of all potential contributing factors to the DTC at hand. In this second troubleshooting step, an open wire inspection must be conducted for the power supply plus BVB Act file sub Raleigh. This involves examining the circuit for any breaks or damages that might be affecting the voltage supply to the turbocharger wastegate control actuator. The steps are indicated by a dotted line in the diagnostic manual, guiding the technician on where to focus. The inspection entails checking the resistance between specific terminals when the circuit is disconnected. Ideally, the resistance should be less than 1 ohm, indicating that the circuit is intact. If resistance measures higher or shows infinite values, it suggests an open circuit that will need repair. The third step involves conducting a shorted wire inspection for the same component, which focuses on identifying any wires that may have shorted to ground. Similar to the open wire inspection, this requires a systematic approach to disconnect various connectors to ensure an accurate diagnosis. Disconnect the specific connectors from the PGM FI subrelay and the PCM before starting the test. With all connections properly disconnected, the resistance check should indicate more than 1 megaohm, validating that the circuit is not improperly grounded. If the resistance fails to meet this threshold, it confirms a shorted circuit that will necessitate further investigation and repair. In the fourth and final step of this troubleshooting process, if previous inspections have yielded normal results for both the open and shorted wire tests, the focus then shifts to the PCM, or Powertrain Control Module. Examine the PCM for any faults that could indicate a malfunction. This module is vital as it processes data from various sensors and controls the engine's performance dynamics. If all other components are functioning correctly and diagnostics still point to issues, it would signify that the remaining PCM might be the underlying cause of the DTC P006E. Diagnosing the PCM may involve specialized tools and techniques for thorough verification to ensure a complete resolution. After all repairs have been completed, it is essential to verify that the issue related to the DTC P006E has been resolved effectively. This first involves clearing the stored DTCs in the PCM. Once the codes are cleared, a test drive should be conducted to assess whether the vehicle operates without any new codes emerging. During this drive, pay careful attention to the engine performance, particularly in acceleration and turbocharger response. If the drivability symptoms associated with this DTC no longer present themselves, it confirms that the repairs have been successful and that the turbocharger system is functioning correctly. Confirming that both stored codes and symptoms have been eliminated solidifies the repair integrity. To minimize the chances of encountering DTC P006E in the future, implementing a regime of preventive maintenance is crucial. Regular inspections of the power supply circuit associated with the turbocharger wastegate control actuator can help identify potential issues before they escalate. Technicians should routinely check the integrity of the wiring, looking for signs of wear, fraying, or corrosion that can compromise electrical signals. Additionally, monitoring turbocharger performance during routine vehicle checks can catch problems early, ensuring that the vehicle receives adequate boost pressure and operates efficiently. Proactive maintenance will not only enhance reliability, but also extend the service life of the vehicle's turbocharger system. In summary, addressing DTC P006E promptly is crucial for maintaining the performance and efficiency of the Honda Accord's turbocharger system. Following the systematic troubleshooting steps outlined ensures that all potential causes are thoroughly investigated. whether they be related to open or shorted circuits, or even faults within the PCM. Understanding the components and operations related to this code cements the basis for successful diagnostics and repairs. Additionally, implementing regular maintenance checks is vital for preventing such issues from arising in the first place. By focusing on these areas, vehicle owners can ensure their Honda Accord continues to deliver optimal performance and reliability for the long haul. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.